we're going to talk about consignment items again. Always seems to be very controversial. Whether you use them, whether you're not, the good, the bad, the ugly, that's what we're going to talk about. I'm George from BW Limited Charity Fundraising, your charity fundraising one-stop shop. You know the deal. Check out our website at www.bwunlimited.com, bwunlimited.com. Check it out. Okay, so across the country, over the years, and I've ran into this with a lot of different people and a lot of different charities, it's always very controversial whether to use consignment items. Well, let's talk about that for a minute. One, consignment items are very, very great and they can raise you a ton of money outside of the fact that the proper use of. But today we're going to center this on the proper use of. And I'm going to use a very small charity that is legitimately knocking out of the ballpark. Recently, I met with the Harford County, Maryland Fire and EMS Benevolent Association. Met with their client, with their committee, sat down and talked to them and told them, look, so we're going to have a virtual event coming up. It is really, really, really imperative that you use these items. But I want you to take a catalog that I'm going to make for you. Take a catalog and go out and get all these items sponsored. Get them underwritten. Well, they didn't understand that quite easily. So I had explained it to them and told them to go up to professionals like doctors, lawyers, accountants, realtors, and talk to them about sponsoring an item. And how does that work? Well, let's just say there is an autographed helmet like this Bernie Kosar Browns helmet that's sitting over my shoulder. Let's just say this is $250. You go over to them and you say, listen, we're going to have a virtual event. We would like you to sponsor an item. And you lay down the catalog, and let's say this Bernie Kosar is in there. And they say, okay, I'd like to sponsor the Bernie Kosar helmet. They cut a check. They write a check to your charity for $250. We start to bid at 20% above. Remember, do not ever use our items or anybody's items for less than 20% above. I mean, you start at 20% above, so on the very first bid, you're making money. They cut you the check for $250. We start to bid at $300. Let's say it sells for $500. How much did your charity make? $500. You then, that money, that $250 goes directly into your bank, and the bid goes up to $500. The bidder pays $500. You just made $500. The $250 that they paid you, which is extra because you would say it's $750 now because $250 and $500, $750. You would think, well, that goes to the charity. That is used to pay for the item, whether it's from my company or anybody's company. Now, let's say we put the Bernie Kosar, somebody sponsors it, ABC Realty from Smith Road, Arkansas, or wherever, sponsors the Bernie Kosar helmet, writes you the $250, start to bid at $300, nobody bids. What happens? Well, if it's a virtual event, we take the item down. You don't put the picture up, nobody gets it, but your charity still keeps the $250. Legitimately, I swear to you, this client has really knocked my socks off because every day they're sending me more and more sponsors. They have gone out and gone crazy getting these sponsors. They're already raising more money than they raised in their last raffle or their fundraiser. And it's going to be a virtual event. Can you imagine? It's going to go crazy. They're really, 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 really impressing me. So using consignment items can absolutely be crucial. Now, here's another thing. Let's talk about a virtual event, especially if you do it on Facebook, like we tell our clients to do. You do it on Facebook. Well, if you go down to the restaurant down the road, what is that restaurant down the road? They give you a gift certificate, you put it up online, but you've got people from all over the country watching your virtual event. Are they going to bid? No. And people are not ever going to pay you something to face value. That's a myth. It's a charity myth. They don't pay it. So the key to using consignment items, whether it's a virtual fundraiser, which is right now is the key, or you're doing a live event, is to go after and get the item sponsored. Getting the item sponsored is absolutely, positively, 100% the key to the success of these events. You heard it here first. I've been talking about this for about 2 years. Now other consignment companies that are out there are telling you the exact same thing. Absolutely, positively the best bet. That is the magic bullet to using consignment items and the magic bullet so that you raise a lot of money. The other thing about consignment items is it draws attention. People get excited about things, whether it's sports items, jewelry, travel, I don't care what it is, music items. It draws attention. It's not like the normal gift baskets, gift certificates kind of thing that you see at normal charity events. People are attracted. You put iconic iconic autographed items from NFL players or MLB Major League Baseball, NHL, you name it. They're attracted to that. They're going to see jewelry. They're going to see decor, all kind of great stuff. It's going to attract people, attract a lot of attention. But don't miss that last step of going out and getting every one of those items sponsored. That's the key to you raising an enormous amount of money. That's right. You heard it here first from BW Unlimited Charity Fundraising. I'm George Wooden from BW Unlimited Charity Fundraising, your North American charity fundraising leader in a one-stop shop setting. Even though we're still in COVID, we're on our way out. 2021 is going to be a great year. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. If you need to, give me a call, 443-206-6121, 443-206-6121. And as always, check out our website. Ready, set, go. www.bwunlimited.com, bwunlimited.com. Check it out. See you next time. Bye-bye.